Hey friend, welcome. This is Jamie. We are checking in for your energies, sun, moon, and rising. I want to see what's going down for the weekend and what you need to know and how we can support your journey. So let's connect on in. We do have on the 20th, tomorrow, so probably the time that this reading gets released, we do have Jupiter in Uranus, conjuncting Uranus in Taurus. So this is a powerful energy. I mean, subject to where Taurus is in your chart, whether you're a Pisces rising, Pisces sun, or Pisces moon. However, in saying that, the energy for it is one that is shining a light. You know, Jupiter is abundant energy. Uranus is full of surprises. So, you know, some surprises could be coming on through. Herein energy is obviously very grounded, compassionate, connected, diplomatic, and it's something, you know, around finances as well could be a strong theme for some of you. I don't know. I just kind of got that King of Pentacles energy is what I'm visualizing right now. So let's see what exciting energy there is for you with this and, what you need to know, because I feel this is a very supportive energy. I mean, straight up, guys. Sun energy. Let's take that, shall we? We've got Magician and the Mirror. I like it. All right. We have got Woman holding a coin. So we've got the Queen. We've got Financial Constraints and Appreciation. That did come out reversed, but you know, let's just dive in and see what Spirit has and wants you to know. All right. So Pisces. Yeah, straight up what I'm getting here is that there is something that will be shining a light on some form of manifestation, something that you've been putting out there around your finances. You know, right now you may feel like if you're in a place of wanting to create or attempting to create something, there is a little underlying sense here that you're feeling that you don't have enough to give to this, or financially whether this is going to produce results. Like there is some question here. But it's also a state of being where you're not feeling valued somewhere as well, which is really interesting. So you might have goals in terms of your career, in terms of your relationships. And it's one that you just, you know, you want to feel like you're on the right path, you're with the right person, you're feeling supported, that things are giving to you and you're given back. Like it's one of those beautiful reciprocal connected relationships. And you might be thinking, does it really need to be this hard? Like, why can't we just get things going? I do feel on the financial front, on the, you know, in respect to your career and building, if that's something that you want to do, I can see you manifesting that position with this woman holding a coin. You could also too be manifesting an opportunity or situation coming in that represents where things have been kind of left a little bit cold, left a little bit like, is this going to get any better? I feel like with this appreciation energy, things are going to be coming a little bit more supportive for you, okay? There's things that are brewing and growing behind the scenes that you may not see yet, but just keep, you know, that positive outlook, I think is going to be incredibly important for you as part of the journey. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and see what Spirit wants us to know. Let's get more on this Sun energy. What do we need to know about this? Wow, that was a big block. All right. Let's get into it. The Sun energy. Whoa. Okay. We've got 3 coming out here. We've got the Priestess, the 6 of Voices with the Hermit energy. So there's either something that you're feeling into, Pisces, right now, or you're not sharing, or It's like you're waiting to see it. Maybe you visually can see it like within yourself, but you're waiting for it to show up in 3D form in some regard. But whatever this is that you're connecting into that feels like I'm on the right path, this is the sign, this is where I'm meant to be going. I'm getting a sense here that you're going to start walking on that journey, okay? Or you're going to be connecting more to that journey as part of the sign. Like there's just peace, there's easy. I'm getting like easement. There's something here that's just kind of flowing for you. The six of voices is one that's like making a choice to go a certain direction, but it's something that's also exciting, and it's also something that, you know, it's kind of like the world is open for you, the path is open for you, the choices, the new destination, whatever that is like you get to create with that, okay? So that's kind of the free will energy that comes with this, that you get to explore and step into. Interestingly, with this hermit energy, I keep getting a sense here it's like a day by day approach, because I think naturally right now there's things that are getting you excited, and I think there's, you know, people, situations, whatever it may be, and it's like you need to constantly check in with yourself, and I think that's very normal, and I think that's very appropriate and very supportive for you. And it may be that you're just choosing to not spend so much time out with people, things, and places, but more so like what you're doing, you're being very thoughtful and mindful about with this hermit energy, because it's like you kind of got a path that I feel like you're getting more focused on in terms of what you want to do, what you want to create, because a big part of it too is just wanting to live a life that feels good and is shining bright and is, you know, has a force behind it that just, again, I'm on the right path, I'm on the right track is the kind of energy that I'm getting. Let's dive in a little bit more and see what else Spirit has. Thank you. So connecting into the Magician and the Mirror, interestingly, we've got the Knight of Materials. So something that you've been wanting, desiring is coming in. It just might be, it might be just moving a little slower than you'd like. Let's get a little bit more. So we have the Lover's energy as I was connecting into the woman holding a coin. Let me just push this over a bit. So I do wonder in some regard if whatever that you're calling in and manifesting is some form of union here, that, you know, you kind of feel like for some of you, I think naturally you know that you're built or meant to be in a relationship, okay? That's something that you value. If that's not your value, obviously that's not your story, so you don't need to take that on. For some of you, this could be just a place in your career, in your life that's what you're building upon, and that's your focus. For some of you, it might be both, but I'm getting a sense here that right now, whatever that is, there's something that's lacking here. But at the same time, I do think you're getting an area of your life that is still feeding it in some way, but you may not see all the other things that are brewing from this situation or this engagement of some kind, whatever it is. But I do see here that something is showing up, something is presenting itself with this Knight of Materials, some form of offer that, again, it's like you've been calling this in for some time, and I feel like situations are showing up here. Let's get a little bit more on what we need to know with this financial constraints energy. Okay, we've got the Muse of Voices, Two of Voices, and Seven of Emotions. I'm just putting this up here because I want to do another row. So, I feel like you're making a plan with this Muse of Voices energy, which can make sense, right? Very logical, you know, putting checklists, spreadsheets, maybe like visiting something, like revisiting something that you've outlined before to really figure out what is kind of next for you. I don't know if you're getting support of someone to help you like kind of gather that information or that gain that clarity. But I feel that's important for you, because right now it's like, you know, you need to make a decision on something, or this is the time to go a certain path, because we can kind of see that happening. But I feel right now you may have a lot of options, and that's what you're trying to, like, where do I actually want to be? What do I actually want to go? Because I think you can do anything right now. Um, the Eight of Materials too, really connecting into the work, the effort, the energy that needs to go into something, and maybe too assessing whether you have it to put into it. Okay, so I do see this is a little bit in question right now. Appreciation energy. Yeah. So with this Nine of Materials, I do feel this is about building upon what makes you you, that allows you to shine naturally through your own gifts, through your own talents, and create the foundation that you're seeking. Something foundational showed up in the read for yesterday, which is again about where you feel most supported, and are you getting those things, and I feel there's something still about that that's not going to go away anytime soon as you're making choices and decisions for your life. So something again to really look at. But I think right now, the energy that you're choosing to step into, which I really love for you, and you're being supported on many different levels here, is about what makes you feel full, abundant, supported, and importantly, that you can envelope that energy within yourself first, right? I think at the end of the day. So I can see this, that you're setting yourself up in a really strong position. And more than anything is that you do attract where you're at in life. So just there's something to be mindful on that, okay? You attract what you are at the end of the day. So just be mindful of that. I just like that you're very empowered, and we're seeing a lot of more abundance come in. And this is kind of saying too, whatever you do put effort and energy into that you think you're not going to get results, we're kind of seeing the results here. You're going from the Eight of Materials to the Nine of Materials. For some of you, you might be feeling very strong in your independence and your power, or your individuality, as we're moving into, we're now into Taurian energy as well. So, there's a lot about grounding back in and building on your own foundation. So this is really showing up quite strongly for you. Let's get some more on the High Priestess energy. Whoop. Just had some cards flip over. So Temperance, and then we've got the Eight of Emotions energy. Is this realization of something you've got to walk away from? I just feel like whatever that is for you, yeah, I'm just getting a sense here that whatever this is for you around that, it's just going to take some planning, some patience maybe for some of you. But I do feel that there's change on the horizon, or that you've got some idea that someone might be going a certain direction or making a certain move here. For some reason, I feel that you feel someone's coming towards you, actually, is the energy that I'm getting. And whatever that is around that, I feel it's also giving a sense of like, a sense of excitement that you potentially can do something with this, or connect into this, or this person, this situation. Let's uncover more, because this is really interesting. What else do we need to know about the High Priestess energy? Past energy. Soulmate energy. Let's get one more. So it could be someone, from, I'll say from your past, because there's no other way to put it, like someone that you've been working with, dealing with, experienced life with at some point in time, that you have finally kind of got your own like spark on life, right? It's like you've rebuilt, you're feeling a lot stronger, your energy's feeling a lot stronger. Maybe you've been getting some support, from a professional as well. This could also be just, because we do have the King of Swords here, it could be related to an air energy if you've been dealing with an air energy. But yeah, I'm getting a sense here like you're evolving, you're growing, you're expanding. I think intuitively that, someone who's potentially walked away from this connection, or you're finally at a place where you're in a really good space to go, you know what, this hurt me and this defeated me in some way. But I'm in a really good place now. Like I've got this new strength within me just to like, it is what it is. And as much as it might have hurt me, let me down, whatever it might have been, I think you're in a really good place of acceptance. And it's like, again, you're starting this new chapter and trusting in the process of what's coming next. And that's a big deal to be able to let go, because there's a difference. And I think we've spoken about this, moving on and moving forward. Here, you're moving on as well as moving forward. So that's a powerful force to be in. And that's what I feel. I feel like you're just claiming your power back in some sense regarding a situation, because the other thing that I'm seeing is relevant here is you want to be in a connection that's supportive. So you'll definitely be reflecting on that. Maybe there's some part of you too, knowing that there is a soul mate out there for you that is in alignment, that's more balanced, and it may take time, but you also knew too that a part of this was your own healing journey and what's next for you. So yeah, I really do like that actually, energy. Let's have a look at the Six of Voices. We've got the Nine of Emotions showing up here, which is great energy. So there's something that, again, I'm getting this sense of independence. It's kind of like you do you, boo. And I take that as like, yes, like you do you and do you proud, and I think there's something here that you're wanting to explore. Maybe some of you are choosing to travel. Maybe some of you are just going on a path and a direction that you kind of can just be happy with where you're at, and knowing that right now, whatever you put out into the world, into the universe, that you can manifest this, especially with the Magician and the Mirror. And maybe you don't know right now what the future holds or where you want to be or where you want to go, but you're wanting to explore that and allow just the universe to kind of align things as it needs. You still might be protecting yourself, in some certain way, but I feel like you're just trusting more and more that the universe has got your back. And the more that you do lean into that, I feel that's where things are going to unfold beautifully. And these little things that kind of start happening in your life, it's like you might get bigger dreams, bigger ideas of where you want to be and what you want to do. And I just feel this grandiose energy of excitement showing up of, hey, actually, I could go do this and go after this and go create this. I don't know if you're alone on this journey, meaning it's just you. But for some of you, there's this, even if there are people around you right now, like you're connected to, I just feel like this is a bit more of a solo experience that you're wanting to explore without any attachments to things. And I find that really beautiful, bold energy. It's like you're okay with where things are at. Look at this. You're going from the 9 to the 10 of emotions. So I absolutely love this. And that's what I like. I just feel you're getting in alignment with what makes you happy. And the more that you are doing you and doing it in strength of remembering you're not alone, remembering that you're also not really lonely. You might sometimes feel that like you're alone on the journey, but I feel like there's something that, again, there's this strength and flex that you're creating in your life of like being okay with where you're at. And okay, don't take it as, yeah, I'm fine. No, being okay with like, yeah, damn right. Like, look how far I've come. Look at the things that I've got over. Look at the things I've overcome. Look at this comeback that I'm creating for my life, the freedom I have. I get to go explore and do as I please. And if something isn't in alignment, I'm not going to participate. If something's in alignment, I'm going to check it out. So I feel like you've got this flex and flow that you're in right now. And this is where the energy could be really showing up for you really, really beautifully. So I like this a lot. Knight of Materials, 10 of Inspiration. You've got 7 of Emotions, and then Queen of Coins, or Queen of Materials, Queen of Pentacles. Mm. So I'm getting a sense here that something is progressing. It may not be progressing the way that you want. And if it is around something financial, because we have the Pentacles, Queen, and Knight, it could be that there's something stressing you out a little bit on the energy and what to do with that and how to work with that. But I also see it as you've got choice now. You know, you do have choice. Let's get some more on this Seven of Emotions. There's something that you definitely want here. That you're needing or wanting to achieve and accomplish. But I do feel for some of you, you're really trying to weigh up right now. Maybe, you know, where to put your money, where to invest it, what to consider here. And when opportunities come in, whether you're actually wanting it and ready for it. So I think there's a little bit of, with the decision-making process, like there's a lot of things that you're considering here in terms of what's being presented to you. You're not making decisions lightly, which I value, Pisces. It means that you're getting more in alignment and listening to what you actually want and kind of setting up boundaries around where you want to be, what your goals are. And I think, again, that's like credit to you, friend. Credit to you. Magician energy, we've got the Fool. So again, something that you might be taking a chance on here, or someone may be taking a chance on you. Let's get a little bit more on this energy. Share more on the Four of Voices. Okay. So I'm getting more so with this Four of Voices and Four of Inspiration, with something that you're manifesting and wanting to step into or take a chance on, is that someone may have come into your life that does actually bring a bit of peace. Someone that actually puts a lot of effort and energy. Interestingly, this does come under the financial constraints energy as we're looking at it this way. It could be someone that you haven't spoken to for a while that you're reconnecting with. It could be around work or where you've worked before. But I feel like there's some opportunity that's coming on in as well, that's going to help rebuild, if it is around your finances or if it's around, you know, I'm just getting foundational, something that you're building on, something that's going to help you financially, something that's going to help you kind of stay more connected to the things that you want to do. But it is going to take or require a lot of energy and effort. And that's probably why I feel like you're really thinking about, do you want to do it? Because you know that time is a resource, right? And time is limited. And I think you're really looking at this and also what your goals are, what you feel connected to. But I'm getting a sense here. It's either someone that you haven't spoken to for a while and you're reconnecting with. It could be someone that you were once, in some form of partnership with that is offering you an opportunity. But I also am getting a sense for some of you that you're connecting with someone that just really brings peace to your life, that just makes you feel free and being able to be you, that is very nurturing, okay, with this Four of Voices energy. And with this nurturing energy, it's kind of like the 4 and 4, there could be a connection deepening here that you guys end up working together, creating something that you're willing to take a chance on and build upon here. And I think you might be surprised how quickly that fills the cup, so to speak, on whatever that cup is right now for you. So I actually really, really like that. The Lover's energy, what do we need to know? Lover's energy. It's like, get another deck. Okay. Just 1 second. just dropped in my lap, the 10 of Pentacles with the Strength energy. What do we need to know about this Lover's energy? Thank you, Spirit. This Lover's energy. What do we need to know? I'm not a big fan of this deck sometimes. It just gets stuck. 10 of Cups, King of Swords, walking away. Interesting. King of Swords, walking away. 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting here. I mean, it's kind of telling me the similar story. You're really focused on where you feel most connected right now to things that are supportive for you, your energy, your emotional health and things like that. So I do see that you're cutting something out or choosing to get really honest with a situation that you need to walk away from because you don't want the conflict anymore. You don't want the challenges, the hurts that come with that. And you're just getting to a place of peace. Is what I feel is coming through here with this Lover's energy. So I feel you could be making a choice in love, but I know that's not the only story. That's one part. Seriously? Okay. I don't like when I see this, and the only reason I'm saying it because it can be a cringe sometimes. Again, you know, with this Lover's energy, it's showing some burden of someone that's showing up here and presenting, you know, a couple love because there's something here bothering you. I don't know if this is a past energy because we are showing a past energy over here that someone may be coming in to apologize for what they've done and how they've left you and now wants to put some effort in. And that puts you in a place of going, hang on a sec, like you didn't value me and I'm doing really good right now. So why are you coming in, you know, is kind of the energy that I'm getting. I'm going to get another deck because I'm not 100% wanting to shuffle and pull from that because I just keep getting so many cards and that's okay. But I want to just get really specific on this energy. So share more on the Lover's energy just to further clarify, Spirit. What did I have here? Did I pull something in? Anyway, I'm even confused right now. What's going on? It's all right. Lover's energy, what do we need to know? You've probably seen what I did, but I don't know what I did. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups here. This is what happens when you're channeling in and doing stuff. It's like, what? We have got the Two of Swords and the Devil. Like, so there is a significant choice and decision to be made here around love. And it's taken a bit of, whoa, like, I feel that's what you could be feeling some burden with right now. What else do we need to know with this energy, Spirit? And then we've got the Tower. So there's definitely something coming in that I think is going to be very interesting for you that you may not be expecting. Or some surprise element. Share more on this Tower energy and what we need to know. Someone's definitely coming in here. I don't know if there's been a person, again, that you've kind of haven't been talking to. Maybe, I don't know why. It's like I'm seeing like you may have turned your back on this person at some point in time, or maybe you walked away from them. So they're feeling that like you just have little to give to them. Or it could be a connection that you've just started to really focus on yourself and someone can feel you kind of withdrawing and they're like, I don't like that. I don't like when Pisces withdraws from me. I can, like, it's bothering them, right? And I feel, yeah, naturally with this energy, they're sensing here there's something else going on. And it's they want to come talk to you, that's for sure. They got something to say. What does this energy have to say to Pisces? So that's like the King of Swords, the Magician, Father of Wands. I'm just getting a sense to someone, you're everything to them. And the reason I'm saying that, with the Magician, I'm just thinking like you've got the magic. You've got all the things. You're a creator of your own world and universe, and they can see that happening for you. It's like, if this is a past energy, I think they forget how you make shit happen. And they haven't been paying attention to that for a long time. And I think whatever happened between you, it's like now they see it. But what else do we need? What else does this person want to say to Pisces? Because there's something to be said. Let's be real here. What do they got to say? What do they got to say to Pisces? Yeah. I think you're being recognized here. It's interesting because you've got the 9 of Pentacles again showing up. So there's definitely something here around the way that you're presenting yourself in the world and the way that people are seeing you, want to connect with you. I think you may not realize this, or it's coming through. There is somewhere or something that you're doing that a person or a situation or people are vying for your attention. That's what I keep getting here. So what I mean by that is someone is like wants to pursue you. I don't know in what capacity. It doesn't have to necessarily be love. If love is what you're seeking in a relationship, whatever this is, you're in a power place, a place of power in a sense of owning your power, owning your genuinity, owning who you are, your authenticity, going after what you want. And it just commands such like awesomeness. This is like before you get into, I kind of look at the 9 of materials to the Queen of materials to the Empress. It's like you're leveling up big time, and naturally people are paying attention to you and seeing what you're doing, seeing what you're about. People may be watching you as well, but I feel like someone here really wants to win you over, and it's like they'll do what they need to do with this 9 of Wands to win this. I don't know if you're interested. I also feel this person could be a little bit full on. Let's get more of this devil energy. Yeah, you've withdrawn from this person, I feel. What else do we need to know? Yeah, because there's something you're not trusting here with this person. There is something you're not trusting here. What is it that is 7 of Swords? Yeah. Something's niggling at you about the past. Some conflicting information, perhaps. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, something's not making sense to you here. And it's funny because the reading that I was trying to upload, that's what was happening too. It's like something's not making sense around someone's approach. Like what are they doing? I don't know if there's a couple of things that they may do that just kind of gets you like, what was that? Like, what is that? And something doesn't feel right about it. And it like leaves you feeling like a little bit squirmy, like someone squirted something on you and you're like, did someone leave something on me? Like it's a weird energy. I don't know what it is. And it may be too, someone's just like a bit possessive over you and you've withdrawn. So maybe they're watching you, like looking at your every move right now. I feel this is a different energy, just to be fair. I do feel this is a totally different energy. It's so weird. This is a totally different energy to this, but naturally, and that's what could be flagging for you. Maybe you've shared a little bit about your past or history or circumstances with this person. I feel someone here amongst it like is a bit over the top here. They may not show it directly, but I think someone is like watching you, what you're doing. is a bit, I feel, obsessed with you. You may not even know. I'm just getting a really weird feeling, but you might connect with them. I feel you know this person. It's not that you don't, but you may not realize their intensity. Yeah, I have a feeling you may not even realize. It's like I'm seeing someone watching you. I know that sounds creepy. Sorry, just letting you know. Um, but there's something in conflict here, but I definitely feel this person is like a bit crazy for you. I don't know too if you guys do have a similar past and that's how you connected, but something feels a bit off. Death energy, hanged man, 8 of Pentacles, Mother of Wands. I think this person's waiting to see what you're going to do and if you're going to put effort in, because they look at you going, this person's for me. And I don't think you feel that way at all. Just saying about this particular connection. I think you're focused on your work or doing what you need to do. You're like in a pretty good place. This person is kind of like, no, Pisces is for me. And you might be like engaging with them. I don't think you realize that this person is that into you. Okay, is kind of the energy I'm getting. This is kind of taking a twist turn. But whatever this is, I like that you're stepping into your power here, Pisces. You're doing things that feel in alignment to you. There's someone that is coming in that wants to communicate how they feel. And I think at the same time, this might be also a past energy that you just don't, you maybe don't really want to have time for or don't have really feelings towards. But it's like, I think you're going to allow the door to crack open a little bit, maybe to converse or connect and talk about it. But I think you're also going to be cautious. At the same time, I'm also getting a sense here, I don't know what it is. You have got a lot of people around you right now that I think, like I said, are vying for your attention. And right now you're in such a beautiful place to go do what you need to do. I think one thing is not depleting yourself, especially with this 8 of Materials with financial constraints. You could be depleting yourself in a sense of like giving all your energy away and not realizing that certain people that you're giving to are like taking it to a whole new level. And energetically, you might be feeling exhausted because of conversations that you're entering or situations that you've had to deal with, but you may not realize to the depth and the degree that this person is just, I just feel like someone is just wants to devour you. I know that sounds a bit wild, but someone is really like, Pisces is mine. I've got to figure out how to get Pisces. What can I do about Pisces? And maybe you have more than one person like that. I don't know, but I'm feeling the intensity, but I don't think it's being told to your face. And I think energetically now and then, if you're feeling off, that is why, okay? Just to let you know. So let's get some final messages and advice for you. Final messages and advice for Pisces, please, Spirit. Final messages and advice for Pisces. Just to let you know, friends, in the extended, you have a special read that is there for you for the weekend for the selective group. Choices, transformation, movement forward, which is positive, this bloody deception and envy, and spiritual union. What is this? Why do you keep coming up lately? What's this deception and envy? Share more. This is like 7 of Swords energy. Okay, someone that you are committed to or wants to commit that maybe you haven't been speaking to for some time. Yeah, okay. I feel like you're being told right now with a certain connection that may be here or around not to rush, okay? I feel like there's more to some story, more in the background, where you had to make a choice or where something has been like keeping someone busy. I do think something's going to change there. I don't know. Again, I think I'm getting more than one energy here. I feel like there's something that hasn't been moving forward with ease that eventually is like something shifting there. and it's going to move forward. I'm also getting a sense that there's another connection, because this was all together, or someone or a situation that you're dealing with that you've either had a commitment to or were connected to that you may not be speaking to or have withdrawn your energy from. I don't know why this is coming up, if they're coming to communicate with you, because that can be communication as well, but yeah, there's something here that I'm just getting caution on. So let's get just a couple more on this spiritual union. Someone's putting effort and energy into something. So there's definitely a connection here, or something that's being felt, but you're being asked to connect into your intuition. Share more on this. It's like the hangman energy. Yeah, okay. Whatever this is here with this connection, it's going to be incredibly important before you make a decision. Discern big time with what your intuition is telling you. Don't allow your intuition just to give you all the feelings of what makes you feel good. The green and red flags are coming up this weekend, guys. It was in yesterday's read, so please pay attention to that. Someone is going to put effort in that maybe had where there wasn't before, or where things were not kind of going, again, flowing. I think something's going to change there, but there's also something underneath. I don't know if someone is married and that could be part of why things were a bit slow. Maybe they're going to communicate that with you. Maybe they're going to tell you why they've been withdrawn. Maybe they're trying to work on a marriage. But you've got choose wisely. So I'm just with the deception energy and all this intuition on a choice with a connection that you may feel spiritually connected to. I don't know. I'm getting caution, guys, and I'm saying that because it's asking you to have a bit of a different look with this hanged man energy, sacrifice energy. Sacrifice some time for long-term gain to really look at what's going on, because I do feel there's a very deep connection here, and that could be kind of getting in the way a tiny bit. And what I mean by that is just naturally, if we're feeling connected to someone, our heart's involved and whatever, sometimes we can't see the other stuff's going on. And I can tell you that from personal experience with a relationship I was in, a very significant relationship, and then the things that you learn about people, and rip your heart out, chew it up, spit it out, jump on it, and then try and put it back together. You don't want to go through that. So take the time to really look at what this is, because you're getting double intuition here. So with this little warning is what I'm just getting, warning sign. How long have we been going, gang? Okay, a while. Okay. Are some of you going through some legal stuff? This again could be a marriage. Yeah, someone, okay. This could be two separates, okay? There could be a situation that there's some legal stuff, some information that's being shared, or with a past connection, marriage, again, to really think about your movement forward here. Bad health can come in many different ways. Because we have the Seven of Swords with bad health, someone's mental health could be, their approach, their way to things is just not balanced and can come, in a bit of different form. I don't know. I just feel like someone's got a bit of an agenda here, so just be careful on that. This one in particular, again, we've got marriage related and distant horizons. So intuitively, if you've got a connection that feels very like just like feels good, feels connected, feels spiritually aligned. I'm just getting like, just take a step back for a minute to have a look. Your intuition could be right if you feel that this person's for you. I'm not saying that, but I'm just getting a little caution here. This could be a totally separate energy, which means you're vulnerable. Okay. If you're getting this energy up here and this other stuff's going on in your life, it means you're vulnerable. Okay. And when you're vulnerable, it's very easy to want to nurture into something that feels really good. So again, just be mindful of that. But I do feel like a strong commitment or a divine partner could be coming in sooner than you may realize, but I do feel a big part of you is being in a place right now in your heart space where you're balanced is incredibly important. And again, there's something that you're calling in or someone that's coming on in that will ask or want to commit or make things, I guess, on a deeper level here. But again, if you're getting any like inkling something's not right, please uncover it for yourself. But everyone's going to have something that all of us do, right? Something that might be like, I need to check that out a little more. What does that mean? Like when they say these things, like what more is that? So naturally, you're going to be curious, but you need to think about things that you can live with, things that you can live without, and things you absolutely will not compromise on, whatever that is. And that just seems to be coming up a bit. This energy is kind of alleviating, which to me means that if there is anything that's concerning, we're going to see that kind of dissipate. So I like that. Here, I just think, just be careful with someone you're dealing with behind the scenes. It seems like a past energy, someone you were connected to at some point in time. Could be family, through family, someone who may use their spiritual swagger on you in some way too. So something's going to work out in your favor. I definitely see this, but again, don't rush too quickly. I'm getting just like, take a step back for a minute. All right, Pisces, going to leave you with that. I'd love to hear you in the comments below. And any likes and subscribes to the channel is awesome so we can stay connected. It supports the channel, allows us to reach more people and connecting to you when we get into the reads. And if you want to join the Soul Collective, it's the second link below. It's a free membership to get started where we just share energy updates and things like that. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.